do it for Jack Haley. Hey there, it's Becca, and today I'm going to be talking about the amazing thing I'm going to see today, which is The Wizard of Oz in the theaters. So our local theater has this program where they play old movies once in a while, and I am home with my family right now, so I was like, hey, let's go see a movie together. And they're playing The Wizard of Oz. Now, to me, I am so incredibly excited to see this because this was one of the most impactful, is that a word? Impactful films in history, especially in the eras that I enjoy and love, which is the 30s and 40s especially, and I cannot wait to see the color reveal from it being sepia to her stepping into Munchkinland and everything is in color, and then of course sitting there in the theater seats and hearing bum, 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 bum. So I'm super excited. This movie also has special significance to me because in high school it was one of my most favorite opportunities to be able to actually be in The Wizard of Oz. I got to play Glinda as well as Aunt Em, so I got to be on both the sepia tone side of things as well as the color side, and what was really awesome about our rendition was that our director had everything that was in sepia tone, like full sepia tone makeup, wigs, background, set pieces, and then when the tornado happened, everything went dark. There was a spot on the house that was still in sepia tone, and then Dorothy steps out and everything else was in color, and it was phenomenal. So that being said, I'm super excited to go see this. I cannot wait for how it turns out, and I will be back in just a little bit to tell you guys all about it. So we're in the car on our way to see The Wizard of Oz in theaters like we would have seen it in 1939. And we're super excited. Alright, we're in the theater now and it's starting to fill up and we're so excited.
Huh? Yep.
Just give me a minute. Oh my god, that was so utterly incredible. Like, to start off, there were so many amazing things in this film that seeing it up close, seeing it on the big screen, I had never realized before, or maybe didn't make quite as an impression on me before, and I was completely blown away by. First of all, the twister was terrifying. Like, I think I remember being a little freaked out by the twister when I was little, but this was like next level scared that everyone's gonna die. Especially up close, again, on this humongous screen in front of you. Everything happening as the twister was coming in and ravaging the land was scary. Like, they did a good job with that. When did I start crying? I definitely started crying at the color. She stepped out from the sepia tone and all of a sudden she stepped into Munchkinland and there were physical tears falling down my cheeks at how beautiful this was, at how incredible the detail was. It was amazing. And I started crying all over again when Glinda came up. Like, her bubble starts to come, her and tears again. And I think for me too, there's the connection of having played it in high school and like, oh, it's me, you know? Like, even my dad was sitting next to me, he was just like, hey, look who's coming on. It's you! Speaking of the color, the Munchkins' outfits, oh my gosh. I was looking at the details. If you ever just have some time on like a Saturday afternoon, just watch The Wizard of Oz in general, and please look at the details on the Munchkins' outfits because they are delightfully ridiculous. We're talking flowers sprouting from people's shoes. We're talking like dangly window drapery details on these people's outfits, and they're phenomenal, and they're in every color of the rainbow, and it is so much fun to watch. Speaking of details, the makeup and the sets. I have always loved Wizard of Oz, and of course the color is beautiful, but when you're seeing this on the big screen and you're watching the detail that's put into the makeup on people's faces to create the look of the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man and how he's rusted, and the Scarecrow and how he doesn't actually have ears, yeah, they're just like crayoned on there. It's phenomenal. They're just so incredibly beautiful. The attention to detail is beautiful. And speaking of the attention to detail, the damn sets. Like, I was blown away by just how much they created an entire world with these sets. This was an entire fantasy world. This was 1930s. Like, we're not talking, like, this is before Lord of the Rings, you know, with those beautiful, gorgeous cinematic shots. They created in this gorgeous big studio a believable fantasy world with rich colors and characters and details, and that's phenomenal. And to see that on the big screen, how it was made to be seen, was an unbelievable experience. Highly recommend, 100%. And then this wouldn't be a video about Wizard of Oz if I didn't just acknowledge the beautiful and amazing Jack Haley. Jack Haley's performance, when you see it on the big screen, melted my heart even more than when I watched it as a kid.
How sweet.
Jack Haley as his sentimental, adorably sappy, wonderful, protective, beautiful-hearted Tin Man, have I said enough adjectives here? Is just the best. He was so funny, his comic timing was hilarious, his humongous eyes every single time when he's just like looking at someone, he's like, I love it. I love it. I adore Jack Haley, and if anything, go see it for him. So that is it, and I had such a good time. If you ever have a chance to go see The Wizard of Oz in theaters, please do so. It is absolutely the best. I had fun kind of dressing up in my 30s outfits, pretending I was going to see it for the first time in 1939, but it was really just phenomenal, and I'm so happy that I went to go see it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun with this. I hope you have the experience for yourself someday, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. I will come back in a few, just a quick little, yeah, thanks, Dad. We're talking like dangly, like shower curtain, the big screen, humongous screen in front of you. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if this is gonna be a video. We'll see.